Hey, what's going on YouTube channel? It's Tars down again. Y'all, this is that Go Hard or Go Home channel. Alright, gotta make a few adjustments here, y'all. Thank you. Hey, so I'm finna get into it today, alright? About immature women, how to spot and avoid them, alright? So now I came up with this video because I want to help guys be able to kind of avoid some of the things that will lead you down the wrong road with women, alright? One of them is immaturity. All right, it's pretty much the main one. We're gonna get into today how to spot immaturity like real quick. All right. Thank y'all very much for all the subscribers I've been getting so far. They've been like 670 now. I'm trying to go ahead and push it to like 700, 700, 800. I mean 7 something. I don't know. It keeps moving so fast. I look at it again. But thank y'all very much. So if you think this good info after you did the video, I do watch the video. Hit like, subscribe, share. So let's talk about this thing, okay? Immature women, how to spot, how to avoid them. All right, now this don't just work on immature women. This will work with immature people, period, all right? So you can't really spot this. I'm looking at my notes here, guys. You can't spot this by like looking at the people, all right? That's like judging the book by its cover. It doesn't happen that way, all right? Uh, Whenever people talk about this kind of thing, they always, well, how do you see it? How do you know? You will not see this, okay? Losers are not trying to show themselves. Nobody does. All right. Nobody openly admits that they're a loser. All right. You have to kind of like listen to them, or pay attention and see that this is what this is. All right. You gotta listen. All right. So how do I spot it? And what do I listen for? It ain't but one thing you need to listen for, and this is gonna get you there every time. All right. And that is entitlement. Okay. I talked about this before in my other video where I said the one sign of a low class woman. But this is slow. This is one sign of a low class person. Period. A person who ain't gonna be good for the team. Somebody who's immature. Anybody who's entitled. All right. Entitlement to me, that's the bottom level of immaturity. All right. It's the type of person who say y'all was gonna buy a lottery ticket. I just throw something out there. Y'all was gonna buy a lottery ticket, and y'all did, and you put $15 in on a lottery ticket. Another person put in five, right? $5. So you pay 75% of the money. But when y'all win the lottery, win what little money y'all win, let's just say it's $40,000, $50,000, 60,000. Let's just say it's 100,000. Instead of this person taking $25,000, they want 50. Some people are like, well, how is that? It's just a way of seeing it. You have to start understanding that people who want to put in the middle of something and get the back the maximum are immature people. They're people who never like learned in high school that about the equality things of life. It's always going to be something. It's always going to be an inequality argument with these people. That's why you have such an inequality argument with women a lot. Some of them are not don't have that argument. Some of them they do their job. They get to do what they got to do. They go home. They get their money. They do business. All the kind of stuff. All women don't have that argument because all of them are not immature. But you got a vast majority. It's like you got a vast majority of men that a lot of them immature. Okay, these people didn't learn that life requires effort. Okay, and they sound like they stuck in high school. This is how you gonna be able to doggone pick out somebody who's entitled. All right, they're gonna sound like a big ass high school kid. Not just with women, it's gonna sound more like this. Okay, like with guys. With guys, it's gonna sound like this. I want to be able to be 5'4", 200 pounds, sleep on mom's couch in the basement, where it's doggone mold growing at. I eat snacks all day and got nothing to my name. I ride a bicycle, and I want to have dates and hot sex with movie stars, female movie stars, and stuff like that. And it's just not gonna happen. I want the girl whose dad is the richest guy in town to like me. Probably not gonna happen. Okay, that's a sense of entitlement. but that's an immature person. With women, it goes more like this. Okay, I want to be independent, but I want you to pay for this. I want you. I don't want. I don't want you to have any say, but I want this right here. See, it's a thing that guys are complaining about women being. Women want guys to be traditional, right? And they don't want to be traditional. All right, that's immaturity, y'all. But it's immaturity because it's not fair to the other person, which we should have learned. We learned this in kindergarten, guys. We learned this in Head Start about sharing. Okay, you the other person, y'all gonna be friends. You gotta put in effort. The other person gotta put in effort. But anytime somebody sounds like they want to put in half the effort, it's immaturity, guys, and it's entitlement. You sit there and you think about it. You've heard this a million times already. I know most guys have. They've heard women making entitled statements, being entitled. You've seen it. You've been on dates and all this stuff. It's what it is. The same group of people argue against facts. They argue against facts. Overly emotional. They know the facts, but they feel like it should be this. You see what I'm saying? If you listen to me right now as a guy, you done heard women talk this way. You heard some guys talk this way. And I'm telling you, whoever you was talking to was immature and entitled. I'm telling you that right now. All right. I'm gonna give you a quick example right now, and then we're gonna get out of here. The other day I did a video called "Cheaper to Leave Her." It's cheaper to leave her. Women are prone to poverty more than men. All right. A lady came on that video in the comments and started complaining to me because in the video we went over statistics. Statistics. I had the statistics up on the screen, so there was no denying what I was saying. All right. One of the things was that women make. She was like, "Well, women make more money, make less money than men," and we've known this for a long time. But that's because of we could even out the wages and things like that. And I'm like, okay, well, you know what? She didn't go over one part though. It was one part of fact she didn't go over. They went over in that video, and the statistics showed that it wasn't that women couldn't make more money. It's just that the jobs that made more money were jobs that women didn't want. There were jobs that required a lot of time in the office. There were jobs that didn't have a lot of flexibility for childcare and stuff like that. And that, I wouldn't assume that women would take those jobs. But this person kept telling me that if you pay the statistics also showed that women were overrepresented in jobs like being a server. So if you don't know, like servers really make $2 or $3 an hour, y'all, and they get paid mostly off the tips. All right, but women pick jobs more like that because those jobs have flexible hours and more room for them to be able to get childcare and stuff like that. I can understand that, but this other person was trying to explain to me that if you take and pay this server the same thing you would pay, say, an engineer, that you would even out the things in life. And that don't make no sense. It doesn't. It doesn't at all. But this person was very entitled when they was talking to me. I knew that what it said. I answered them a couple of times. I let that junk go because they were gonna try to keep pushing the point, and that's why a lot of guys are having a bunch of arguments and stuff with women too, because these people are entitled, and you kind of got to go around that. Once you spot it, you got to start letting that go. It's gonna cost you to go through a lot of women. I'm telling you this truth. It'll cost women to go through a lot of men because a lot of guys are entitled. But immaturity, the main sign of it is entitlement, y'all. It's entitlement because a person can have that job, they can be doing everything, it can look a certain type of way. Let's say you can't judge a book by its cover. You got to find this because if they could be at a certain level, but you're not going any further if you're entitled. You ain't gonna make it no further than where you're at. Why? Because you're not gonna do what it takes to make it. That's why you want the other person to do more. It's always gonna come down to that, y'all. Mark my words and watch it. Pay attention. And I know I try to keep these jokers down to about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna do that on this one. All right? But that's been the lesson today for immaturity. This is how to spot it. Listen to some parts. Listen to people. Listen to them. They will tell you if they're immature. Men and women. The lesson today for guys is on women. But I'm telling you, if you could probably pick out a couple of your friends right now, homeboys, that's immature. They want I want to be 5'4", 200 pounds, sleep in my mom's basement, and I want to get this woman. And we both know it don't work that way. It's like the lady was trying to tell me the other day. Somebody should be able to wait tables for 8 hours a day, and they should still make the same amount of money as a person who is an engineer who works 12 hours a day. No. I tried to tell this person one time, I was like, just once. I'm like, hey, look, if that was the case, McDonald's would be charging $100 for a combo. And you know what? The person started trying to tell me that, yeah, but that can happen in that world. They just didn't just listen, y'all. Ugh. Immaturity, y'all, and entitlement go hand in hand. And when you hear entitlement, you are dealing with immaturity. Change my mind. Y'all drop the comments and let me know what y'all think. This has been Charged Down to y'all. This is that Go Hard or Go Home channel. And we out of here on this one this morning, y'all. Peace. This has been, let me look at my title again here. Immature Women, How to Spot and Avoid Them. All right. You start hearing immaturity, you start hearing entitlement, it's time to avoid. It's time to move on. All right. It's going to cost you a lot of trips, yeah. But it is what it is. It's better to get rid of the immaturity and entitlement early, y'all. Very, very early. Okay? It's good for women to do it, and it's good for men to do it too. For them, it's going to cost them wasting time, and they're going to get a few extra bodies than they want to get. For you, it's going to cost you money. Think about that. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hit like, subscribe, share if you thought this was good info. And I'm out of here on this one, y'all. Thanks for all the people I've been getting so far. This will keep the channel going. Y'all drop the comments. Let me know what you think. We're going to get to the bottom of this, y'all. I'm out of here on this one, y'all. Peace.